from the Keon Sports Media Network studios. It is By the Playbook, or NFL, what are we, week 14, 15? I'm not even keeping track anymore. We got a lot to talk about, guys. I'm Brandon Soder. With me, Michael Turdeman, Patrick Walls. Quickly, y'all, how we doing today?
First. My name was First.
Well, alphabetically, yeah, that's right.
That's just
Both first and last.
First and last. Oh, I'm doing good. I got a sugar high right now. I can't wait to crash.
I'm excited because of the our first topic. So
yeah, let's get right into it.
I hope you want more.
Generally, we start
did.
with the Cleveland Browns, and you might even have guessed, like, oh, we're excited to talk about Shedeur Sanders, and we will get to that. But breaking news when we were getting ready to record this, obviously this was going to come out the next day, so Moore will be kind of out there. But Moore will not be the head coach of Michigan. Sherrone Moore was fired, which initially it just came out that he was let go. There was really no additional, like, anything attached to it, and Michigan's been disappointing enough the last couple years where you could be like, okay, kind of weird that they waited till the end of the coaching cycle's all finished to do this, but all right, fine. Maybe there was a falling out with Bryce Underwood, maybe, like, who the fuck knows? As the night's gone on, it's gotten worse and worse for Sherrone Moore. Michigan wasted no time, unlike LSU, wasted no time in saying that they fired their coach with cause, because there was apparently an inappropriate relationship with a staffer at Michigan. Okay, bad. Maybe not illegal at this point, but still a shitty thing to be doing. Then all of a sudden it comes out that Moore got arrested on top of everything else. And this is all alleged still, but the timeline that we're kind of putting together is that he had an inappropriate relationship with his, his personal assistant to the head coach. Take that for what you will, which then led to the firing. But after that, when his wife found out and confronted him about this, supposedly a knife was pulled, she was threatened, again, all alleged. Either way, Sherrone Moore fired in police custody, and Michigan is in complete shit right now. We just got past early signing day. They had a pretty good recruiting class, but now who the fuck knows what happens from here.
I can tell you right now that I have no idea what goes on right now. I don't know where they go. But it's like the funniest thing ever.
Dude, as a Buckeye fan, yes, this is phenomenal. So, as mentioned at the top, like, Michigan's in a bad spot right now, guys. Yeah. I mean, we're at the end of a coaching cycle that was already crazy. We saw a ton of movement. There's really nobody left. We just got past early signing day, so a lot of these kids can still jump ship. What the hell do you do at this point?
Honestly, Brian Kelly. Like, that's all that's left.
Oh, God.
But
I hope so. As an Ohio State fan, I want nothing more than Brian Kelly to show up.
It'd be so fun.
Oh, man.
That's got to be hell. I'm very curious what the banter was like between them. Like, to get Sherrone excited, was she just, like, listing off Michigan wins, like the scores? Like, you remember 2022 Michigan Ohio State? And, like, he's like, I'll be over in 5 minutes.
They definitely role play that one win that they had against Ohio State last year, where he plays himself and she's Ryan Day, just, like, staring awkwardly into the distance as shit's going on around her, just reliving it.
Does she play the Michigan linebacker, making that interception and catching the ball to end the game?
Sorry, I know what you're talking about, but that fell flat.
Yeah, well, I was trying to make it not awful, and so that we could keep it in the pod and we wouldn't have to restart.
Someone's going to make a flag planting joke, right? Someone's got it. No? We're going to leave that?
Well, no, but definitely the pepper spray in the eyes.
There you go. Ooh. Oh, we're trying to dance around this. It's terrible. Sherrone Moore is a bad person. It's objectively funny as an Ohio State fan. Obviously not for anyone that was actually involved in this. It did sound like it was a consensual relationship. Feel really bad for his wife if all of this is true. coming
say,
out.
if he's a bad person, what do we call Lane Kiffin? Because
Oh, wait, I'm not defending Lane
Monster's the
Kiffin.
only word
okay,
for that guy.
cool. Just making sure, like.
Oh wait, Lane
It's like
Kiffin.
I'm
No, hero.
Lane Kiffin gets away with it because he's winning football games, and I think because he doesn't hide anything.
Because he's a teenage girl.
He legitimately.
Well, I mean, were any of the girls that Lane slept with, were any of them on Ole Miss's staff, or were they all actual just
Yeah,
students?
they were on his staff. Come on, man. You can't give me
Christ.
that.
Oh,
We are children. Okay.
But no, they
no.
weren't.
So
They
Lane
were just
Lane
random
Kiffin,
women.
not a good person either. Kind of transitioning though, Lane might have something to do with this. Now, if you're Bryce Underwood, you didn't have a great year. Obviously, he was a very highly touted quarterback prospect. Already kind of like floated out there that he might be looking at the transfer portal. LSU was the first school that he initially committed to before getting flipped back to Michigan, thanks to Dave Portnoy and his infinite riches.
Not fucking bad.
I mean, maybe he goes back. I know Trinidad Chambliss has also obviously been floated that he might go down to LSU, but a lot of these players that have made Michigan at least a rankable team, I've got a feeling are going to be seeing their way out here soon.
You have to be an idiot to go back to Michigan. Like
Or-
that's such a crazy move. They're in
or
disarray.
they're going to stay because there's going to be so much more available action for them because Sherrone's gone.
True, that's true.
That's going to
The
be
alpha,
the pitch.
alpha
Yeah.
dog's out of the building.
Yeah.
Come to
Move
Michigan,
over.
free graze.
Come to Michigan.
By the way, circling
Pure
back,
Michigan.
Sherrone Moore was definitely telling that girl to call him Jim while they were doing it, right? Like, please call me Harbaugh. Oh, shush. Call me Jimmy.
Sorry, you said
Call me
pure
Connor
Michigan.
for how bad I fucked this up.
I'm sorry, you said the pure Michigan thing, and now all I can imagine is Tim Allen doing a voiceover of the Michigan pitch video, and it's just like a drone shot of all the women at the University of Michigan. Oh, fuck.
It's just a horrible camera angle of Sherrone Moore's ass, just pure Michigan.
Horrible. Anyways,
and it's been what 600 something days since Michigan last beat Ohio. No, 300 and whatever. Ohio State won the last game. They're in the
you nailed
playoff.
it.
What's great is the part that we haven't talked about is apparently he held his wife at
Yes.
knife point, and that was the reason he got arrested.
Yeah. Again, that was the third part of this that came out. It seemed like he got
Yeah.
arrested today at some point.
I still think that's love. I don't know what to tell you guys. He's willing to go to jail for her. That's love. I don't know how
There's
you guys
so
do
many jokes I
your
want to make right now.
relationship.
Don't clip this, whoever is watching. Good Christ.
I'll save my joke for the group chat.
Oh, no.
Smart. Good call. Good call.
Sorry, Mike will just get canceled. If it's just me and Patrick on
Oh.
next week, you guys will know why.
If I made this joke, I'd get canceled.
Yeah, it's
All
right. Anyway, so best of luck to Michigan. Couldn't have happened to a better program. We'll see what happens going forward, but go Buckeyes. Let's stay with college football, shall we, gentlemen? We
Yeah.
have the college football playoff. It's finally here after talking about it for months and months and months. Ohio State obviously in despite losing to Indiana in that Big Ten championship game. Close game,
Yep.
horrendous game planning. Classic Ryan Day setup there. But Ohio State, the 2 seed, Indiana number 1, well-deserved, undefeated. Georgia and Texas Tech, the other 2 teams on a bye. That is running through quickly. Oregon, Ole Miss, Texas A&M, Oklahoma, Alabama, Miami, Tulane, and James Madison in.
Let's go, James
The
Madison.
Dukes.
First thing, we'll get to Notre Dame in a second. But the first big thing on this, 2 non-power 5s in because of the way this is formatted, and I'm 100% for it. The ACC did not deserve to have their champion make it in. It's also the ACC's fault for having an ass-backwards set of tiebreakers to determine who plays in their championship game, where it was 7-5 Duke
Mm-hmm.
playing Virginia when Miami is also sitting there with just 2 losses. Really made no sense. Duke pulls the upset. They were one of the hotter teams by the end of the year. They were unranked when they beat Virginia, so neither of them made it. Miami still made it in. But again, you got to take the top 5 highest conference champions? So
Top 4.
it's top 4. Wait, so that would have been
Yeah.
Big 10, SEC, Big 12. No, it's got to be 5 because JMU and Tulane each won their conferences.
But they're not Power 5 conferences.
Sorry, not conference champions, not Power 5s.
Oh, okay. Got it.
Excited to watch some of those. I think JMU Oregon has the potential to be interesting. I've liked JMU a lot this year. I think they probably should have been above Tulane. Tulane had some pretty bad blowout losses in there. I think was it Tulsa, I think, specifically. It was rough.
I can honestly say I did not watch a second of the Green Wave football, or the
That's
Roll
fair.
Wave, or whatever the fuck they're called.
It is the green.
Brother, I don't even know how to pronounce their name.
So, interestingly enough, Tulane plays Ole Miss in the first round. Neither of them have their coach. Ole Miss has no Lane and then Tulane. So, again, Ole Miss will probably roll in that one. Just looking at the bracket in general, though, guys, anything stand out to you? Again, we'll get to Notre Dame in a sec, and we're not going to go through the whole thing, but who do you guys see coming out of this?
I'm not going into that yet. I'm just saying that the fact that Bama got to stay in is complete horseshit.
You know what? Let's talk about it. Because we there's a little bit of discourse about this in our chat. I never really responded to it, but go ahead, Patrick.
Because they kicked. Granted, BYU was 11th at the time of the Big 12 championship game.
Correct.
They lost. They got booted. Whatever. But Bama goes in there and gets just absolutely shit-wrecked. Just dragged up and down the field by Georgia. Did whatever they wanted to. Nothing. Don't move down. No one's ever like, oh, Bama shouldn't be in there. But yet there they are. And I get Notre Dame not going in. Like, finally they got to the point of like, oh, Miami then played. Miami beat them. They shouldn't be there. Cool. They made sense. Leaving Bama in there over, I mean, I don't want to say Texas, but that's the only team that I can think of that might have had a fighting chance to knock them out. Same
Texas
record,
was the only,
and they didn't get their ass whooped.
You had mentioned Texas in the group chat, and I do agree that Alabama should not have been in. They did not look good. The argument was they beat Georgia. I love how backwards the committee is. It was like, well, one of their losses was to the eventual SEC champion. And they also beat them. Whatever. Texas, I understand why people want them in because they surged late. If Ohio State wasn't on the schedule, there's a good chance they would have made it in if they would have just played a cupcake instead. I think Vanderbilt honestly should have gotten that last spot over Texas. Texas had 3 losses, but it's not even just the losses, man. Like, go ahead. Patrick.
I was agreeing with you.
Oh, there we go. Yeah, so, again, Texas lost to Ohio State by 7, but then, like, some of these other games, they lost to Florida, which Florida was a very bad team this year. They beat Oklahoma with an injured John Mateer, but then they had an overtime win against Kentucky, an overtime win against Mississippi State, beat Vandy by 3. Arkansas put 37 on them still. Like, they were in competitive games with bad teams this year. So, Texas, no qualms about that. Vanderbilt, 2 good losses, not able to get in. Would have much rather seen that. But Bama not moving at all after getting destroyed by Georgia. I'm with you, Patrick. Made 0 sense to me, but you can't have the playoff
you want to talk about
Alabama 2 years in a row.
You want to talk about bad losses? Fucking Bama versus Florida State.
Yeah.
Florida State was ass after like the 5th week.
But it was
but they looked really good at one point in time.
Yeah, so was the Miami Notre Dame game.
They put up like 80 or something like that.
They did have a
like that's the thing that I don't understand is Notre Dame got. Again, I don't think Notre Dame should have been in it, but Notre Dame got so much credit for only losing to A&M by 3 points.
Yeah,
but then
the botch snap at the end.
They get so much shit for losing to Miami in week 1 in fucking August. Like, what? Why? Where's the difference?
Again,
Uh-huh.
the committee's
It
wildly.
makes no sense. The
inconsistent.
committee is horseshit.
Don't worry, we're going to expand to 16 teams next year, and that's going to fix everything.
I feel like they should just make it the top 12 teams.
Right? I like
Just
having the
leave it at
Power
that.
Fives in there, though. Like,
I do as
or
well.
the non-Power Fives, I should say. Like,
I
who was last year's? Why can't I think of?
Boise State.
That's
Mhm.
right, and they were ranked 4, and yeah, that didn't go well.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Mike,
because they
you
had
were-
Ashton Genty.
I can't tell if you're trying to get in to say something, Mike, or if you're just nodding along.
I'm just nodding along. You guys have said everything that I'm thinking.
Fair enough. So let's have the Notre Dame conversation, then we'll pick our champions and move on here. So Notre Dame has been in the playoff pretty much every week until they weren't, despite not losing any games. The committee fucked up by putting Miami all the way down to 18 when they lost to Louisville, and just.
I don't know if they fucked up. That was a bad loss.
But Louisville was not a bad team. They weren't a great team, but they were. It wasn't bad enough to like knock them down that far. And I think again the committee realized that they put them too far away from Notre Dame. The plan was to just slowly let them continue creeping up, and eventually just made the jump when they were right next to each other because we're humans with stupid monkey brains, and we think if two teams are right next to each other in the rankings, that if there's a heads-up matchup, that's how you decide it, which should have been the case.
Yeah, but that reasoning is like, oh, well, we couldn't compare that game unless they were right next to each other. Once BYU lost and we could move them out of the way, we could take the time to make that comparison. Like, what the fuck are you talking about?
Every week, I don't know why they do these interviews after they release their rankings, man, because they never go well for the committee. Like, I remember the first one when they had Notre Dame in, Miami out. The explanation was like, yeah, we just looked at it, and the Notre Dame's 2 losses were just stronger than Miami's. We really didn't have any other, like, head-to-head factors there. Like, the wins weren't there. Like, they played each other.
Yeah.
And Miami won. What the hell was that?
Ollie.
Oh, that's...
Somebody
It sounded
watching
like a
scary
cat.
movie over there.
I will be right back. Keep going.
No, you're good. So I'll save the Notre Dame stuff for when Patrick gets back here, because at least my last little rant about them.
Oh, no, he's back down.
Oh, he's good? He's good? All right. So we'll, just in case... No? Maybe?
I ain't got
never mind.
shit
Caleb's
to talk
getting
about for
started.
college football, so Patrick, you gotta stay.
Fair. But last thing on Notre Dame, their athletic director has just gone scorched earth. They have refused to play a bowl because they don't want to be shills to ESPN, which is totally fair to the kids. They're now going after their own conference that isn't their conference because they refuse to join one, but they
I
play an
love that.
ACC schedule. Because they just want to continue scheduling dog shit games, I guess. I don't know. They're literally in a conference in every other
continue to play USC, and if they're in the ACC, they won't allow that to happen.
I don't understand it. But this is my favorite part. In part of the ramblings of the Notre Dame athletic director, throwing a hissy fit about them not making the playoff, after those 2 losses, he said that Notre Dame has had one of the most dominant 10-game stretches in college football history after those 2 losses. You guys want to go ahead and go through those? Because I've got them here. I was ready for
I want to go through them.
Is this
very
going to be
badly.
like the Remember the Titans where they didn't win a game by less than 47 points?
Not quite. So, as a reminder, lost to Notre Dame by 3, lost to Texas A&M by 1. So that Notre Dame, or that field goal that they botched would have won it for them.
Yeah.
Those are
After that,
real
56-30 against Purdue, the worst team in the Big Ten by far.
Yep.
56-13 against Arkansas, 28-7 against Boise State, 36-7 against North Carolina State, 34-24 against USC, okay, 25-10 against Boston College, 49-10 against Navy, 37-15 against Pittsburgh, which by the way they ranked Pitt Yes, so Notre Dame could say they had an additional win. They did not deserve to be ranked when they were.
Yep.
They beat Syracuse, who was on their, I believe, fourth quarterback, 70-7, and Stanford, 49-20. Dominant. Crazy
Dominant
stretch.
kind of week there.
I don't. Whatever. Fuck Notre Dame. I'm sorry. Come at me. I don't care. I'm sick of the Notre Dame love. They were not good enough to win an Natty this year.
Outside of Jeremiah Love.
Jeremiah Love is awesome. I'll give you that.
Yes.
That's very good.
And I think C.J. Carr will be a decent prospect when he gets to that point. All right. Let's get off of college football here in a second, but as quickly, Patrick, you're national champion.
I want to take the homer pick and go Ohio State, but I don't think Ryan Day is going to be able to use the losses against Indiana like he did the loss against Michigan. So I think I'm going to take Georgia. They looked real good last couple weeks. And I feel like they have the easier schedule outside of having to play Ohio State if they both make it to the semis.
We'll see. Right now, Georgia, they play the winner of Tulane, Ole Miss. Probably Ole Miss, which they have beaten Ole Miss already once this year.
And it's Ole Miss without Lane Kiffin.
I don't know how much that matters at this point in the season, but
I feel like he's going to make it pretty decent.
For playoffs, that makes a difference.
That's fair. And then Ohio State would get the winner of Miami, Texas A&M, and then if both of those teams win, it'd be Ohio State.
Yeah.
Mike, who you got?
I don't know. I think if it's not Ohio State, A&M. I think it's going to be
A&M.
Texas A&M.
Okay.
If it's not Ohio State. I have no rhyme or reason. I have no proofs. I have no facts. No. Just they seem neat.
As good a reason as any. I'm still going to take Ohio State. The talent on this team should be enough to overcome Ryan Day's shortcomings, and hopefully he got it all out of the way against Indiana. And it was a terrible coaching job. So. They still only lost by 3. And Indiana's a very, very good team.
They only lost by 3 because Ryan Day wasn't allowed to call the defensive plays as well.
That's fair. Again, the game plan was so fucking dumb, man. We just fed right into what Indiana wanted us to do the entire time.
Yep. Let's do everything that Indiana's best at defending because Ryan Day's like, well, I could beat him at that. Our team's better.
Sound familiar?
We're baiting the trap. You guys are getting way too caught up in the short term, not the long term. We're baiting the trap. We set them up to think we're going to do that again, and then we're going to do something different and embarrass them in the playoffs.
We're baiting the trap in case we play Indiana 4 games from now in the national championship.
We're setting them up. We went, hey guys, here's our hand. Check this out. Look what we're going to do when we play you again. But we're not going to do it.
Big brain.
Oh, it's in the other hand, though.
Ohio State's just going to go on a run and win like 5 natties out of 6 and not win a single Big Ten championship in that stretch.
Well, it was fun. My mom came down to watch Ollie, and she's like, what's with Ohio State not winning the Big Ten championship? Like, nobody fucking cares.
Beat Michigan, win the natty. Whatever.
Yeah, Big Ten championship means nothing anymore. They got rid of that because of the 12-team playoff.
I think we're going to see championships die within the next couple of years, especially when it goes to a 16-team playoff, which I think is inevitable.
If they keep putting an emphasis on a conference championship win, they're not going anywhere.
But they really don't, though. Like, BYU, they got blown out twice by the same team.
Yeah, and then they got kicked out. But I'm just saying, as long as they keep putting an emphasis on, like, oh, if you win your conference, you are in for sure, they're not going anywhere.
Yeah, but you can do that without having an actual championship, like they used to.
Yeah. Anyway, we'll see.
Let's get into the NFL, guys. Before we do, this podcast is brought to you by Jim McConville at Helene Kia. For over 2 decades, salesman Jim McConville of Helene Kia in North Olmsted on Lorraine Road has been your trusted source for all new and used vehicles. With knowledge of the car buying industry and experience you can trust, McConville makes sure that the customer is satisfied, safe, and drives away in a car that they can afford and enjoy. Visit him today at 27932 Lorraine Road in North Olmsted.
I'll say Jim only uses a knife to cut prices.
That's it. No women.
Slashes them.
Yeah.
Jim McConville, Sherrone Moore. All right. Browns. Let's talk about it, guys. Browns lost, but probably not the biggest takeaway from this game. 31-29 against the Titans, which were the worst team in the NFL statistically. That's not great, but big story for Browns fans was Shedeur Sanders.
He looked good.
Played against a bad defense, but good quarterbacks look good against bad teams. You really couldn't ask for much more from him. 364 yards, 4 total touchdowns, 3 passing, ran 1 in. He had 1 pick. He was asked to throw the ball 42 times in shitty weather and was able to do it. The most explosive that this offense has looked, at least from the quarterback position, since
2023.
Yeah.
Since Joe Flacco's first appearance.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Honestly. It took me a second to figure out what you were talking about, too. But,
Yeah, I was thinking Baker.
No.
but yeah, the malpractice continues, man. You go back to training camp. Shedeur looked better than Dylan Gabriel. You go back to game film. Shedeur looked better than Dylan Gabriel. Draft
Preseason
stock.
games.
Shedeur Sanders was better than Dylan Gabriel. What the fuck? Either Stefanski legitimately hates this guy, or he is the least likable person on the face of the earth. I don't know which it is. I'm not in that locker room.
He's
But
just
he
like,
should have been starting the whole time.
If it was least likable, you'd be able to tell on the field. Like when Deshaun went out there, you could tell like everybody was like, "Ugh, I don't want to play with this guy." The offensive line looked awful.
Yeah, when none of them
Granted,
went to
the
go
offensive
help
line-
him up when he tore his Achilles.
Yeah. I said the offensive line, granted, did not look great this week, but like when he did something good, they were excited for him.
Yeah.
They were happy. They were giving him high fives. They were lifting him up, doing all that fun shit. When Deshaun did something good, they were just like, "Cool, man, good job." So he can't be the most disliked. I still don't
think he
believe
actually
the.
is.
I still don't believe that rumor that Stefanski hates him. I feel like there's something else at play there.
Well, if he doesn't hate him, then he has a dog shit talent evaluator. Pick your poison.
I
What do you
mean,
want?
that is a strong possibility.
At least from
He
the
doesn't
quarterback.
make the draft picks.
No, but he has a say in it. Again, I'm trying to look at the positives here. Shedeur's going to continue to get a look. We got the Bears next week, which I think is a middle-of-the-road defense. They do lead the league in turnovers. So I still need to see more before we plant the flag and be like, he's the long-term solution. But this is the most optimistic I've been about a quarterback since Baker's rookie year. Like, it's not even close. Deshaun never looked this good. Even in that one crazy comeback win he had against the Ravens before magically getting hurt a couple years ago.
And missing the rest of the season.
Yeah, with something that apparently got hurt during the game. Still doesn't make any sense to me. I don't get it, but I'm liking what I'm seeing. Despite the loss, man, Shedeur looked awesome.
Yeah, I said that was the most frustratingly fun game that I've watched as a Browns fan in a long time. Mike? Anything on your end?
Sorry, I thought you were about to pipe.
No, I mean, how do you move on from Shedeur after what you've seen? He's a 5th-round rookie quarterback that's showing a lot of promise. Granted, it's the Titans. You have to take that into consideration. His other very good game was against the Raiders. You have to take that into consideration.
Sure.
But maybe he's just the dumbest kid on the planet, because I know that was going around during his interviews of where he was just kind of a knucklehead. He was very cocky. But watching him put things together on that field, you can see the potential there.
Yeah.
He should, without question, be the starter the rest of the season. It does not hurt to ride this guy out through the offseason and expect him to start next season, especially if he continues to show that he's building on himself and working on himself.
Yeah.
And I mean, I've got it in our notes here. I understand Cam Ward was going up against the Cleveland Browns defense. We do have a very good defense. But my God, Shedeur cooked him on the statistics, man. It wasn't even comparable.
Did you
They
see
were playing
the?
2 different games.
Did you see the clip at the end of the game where they traded jerseys?
No, I didn't see that.
Yeah, apparently Cam like Shedeur was signing it, and Cam's like, "What was that? 350 yards and 3 touchdowns?" And Shador's like, "Nah, man, it was 4." Cam was like, "Well, shit, I'm selling this on eBay right when I get home."
That's hysterical.
See, and
I
you
love
brought
that.
up the point that it was the Titans and the Raiders he's looked good against, but a lot of times rookie quarterbacks don't look good against bad defenses. Example A, Cam Ward. Cam Ward has not lit it up really against anyone this year. They've played other bad teams. Now, I think the Titans may actually be more direct of talent on offense than the Browns even, but it's not like that far off.
No.
So it's all positives so far, and I really don't even think he looked that bad against the Niners. I think he looked like a
No, I was
rookie
just going to say that he had a
Yeah.
very solid game against the Niners too.
Yeah. So again, we'll see as that goes along. One more thing though about Stefanski here, and to the Browns' credit, this is probably the best way they could have lost. Where it's like, hey, we were in it the whole time, we came back, and we lost on a 2-point conversion. But what the fuck was that 2-point conversion?
I don't know.
I don't know, dog.
Like, if
I don't
anyone
know why
hasn't
you don't
seen
ride
it,
the hot
go watch
hand.
it. But go ahead.
It does.
Whoever.
I mean, Patrick said it. I don't know why you don't ride the hot hand. Name
Yeah.
one other thing where you don't ride the hot hand.
Shedeur was not even on the field.
No, and like looking at the stats, what the 2-point conversion, they run that from the 2-yard line or is it from the 1?
2.
Yeah. Quinshon Judkins' average per carry for the day was 1.9.
So even if they would have ran
His
it right up
average
the
couldn't
middle,
even have made it to the fucking end zone.
Yeah.
I don't. That seems like you're trying to outsmart the other team, which, if it worked, it would have looked pretty smart. Because what was it? Who was Judd supposed to hand it off to? Because
He
they
was
did
supposed
like
to
a
pitch it
wildcat
back.
reverse, right? Like,
Yeah.
whoever he was pitching, was it Lavardian or whatever? Lagardian and Leviosa?
It was
I have
either
no idea.
Lavardian or Corley. I can't remember.
Yeah, I think it might have
It
been
might have been
Corley. I feel like I remember his name being.
But if he got the ball to Corley, granted, you see the left side of the field. I mean, he's got one guy in the end being blocked by either a receiver or a tight end. I mean, the guy's, it's like a walking touchdown. You know, he's got a massive gap to get in there. So on one hand, you can blame Judkins for that because Judkins didn't even try to like hand the ball off.
Right, so you broke down the play again, and if you guys haven't seen it, go back and watch 2-point conversion. It should not be hard to find. It was a disaster of a play.
That's the end of the game.
Obviously, you can kind of look at it from both sides, but Mike, who are you blaming then for that? Is that more on Judd or is that more on Stefanski making the call in the first place?
I'm pissed you made me answer this first. I'm blaming Stefanski.
I'm right there with you. It's 100% Stefanski.
I'm blaming Stefanski because Judkins, that whole play should have never happened. Again, going back to Shedeur having the hot hand, you stick with Shedeur there.
Right.
In the play, in the moment, it's Judkins' fault for not giving the ball off, but that play should have never happened.
I would like to think that they practiced that the week leading up to the game, but
I'd hope.
also the fact that Shedeur never had any reps with the first team wide receivers for 15 weeks or whatever it was.
Oh, don't
makes
worry,
me think
Shedeur didn't
that-
get any reps with that play either.
It's 'cause
Touche.
He's a racist.
Yes, Kevin Stefanski is a racist for taking the ball out of Shedeur's hands and putting it in Quinshon's. Now, I can't really blame Quinshon. If you go back and look at the play, the toss that he would have had to made was in traffic. He panicked in the moment. He didn't trust himself enough because he is not a passer to put the ball exactly where it needed to be. All right, so outside of Shedeur, one other positive to take away from this game was Myles Garrett. Now, I do think a lot of people expected him to have an incredible game, considering how bad this Titans offensive line has been. Still did get a sack, and is now 3 sacks away from breaking the record, 2.5 away from tying the sack record. 4 games to go. Still plenty of time to do it. I think I saw earlier he's on track to hit like 26.5 and blow past it by 4.
Wow.
So
As long as he gets it within 16 games so that Strahan can't be like, well, he didn't really break my record. It's like, bitch, you did the same thing to Gastineau. They only did it in 14 games. Suck a dick.
It's every record. It's every single time.
Yeah.
It's always some old head bitching about it.
Yeah, so I don't want to see that gap-tooth bitching on Good Morning America like, oh, he didn't actually break my record.
How did he get that job, by the way?
He's at all kinds of talk shows, man. I don't understand it.
I said, how did he get that job? It's such a random poll every time I see him. I'm like, how the fuck? You?
Yeah.
Really? Like, have you
of
seen
all the
this
people.
guy?
I say, are they not afraid that the mic might get stuck between your teeth one of these days?
It's just one day he's going to start talking and have like a Mike Tyson lip.
I mean, the whistle that comes out of his mouth one time, I'm surprised it does not, like, crack the camera screen that's filming him.
They have special mics specifically for that.
Yeah.
Like the right angles of the room.
I feel like there should be dogs, like, just lined up outside because every time he talks, it's just a sound that only dogs can hear.
You just hear howling outside. It's New York. All the subterranean dogs are coming out of the sewers.
Oh, shit. Not again.
Yeah. All right, pack it up, guys. We gotta move location.
It's Michael Strahan's fault.
If you don't you big red, then fuck you.
Maybe Michael Strahan's a double agent. The dogs are sending him in.
Oh.
He's the Trojan horse.
You could fit a Trojan horse through that gap in his teeth.
With room to spare.
Anyway, Michael Strahan, come on the pod, defend yourself. Let's get into the rest of the league. Browns, by the way, will play at the Bears next week. Should be,
Yay.
I think, not a winnable game, but interested to see how Shedeur does. We'll see. Bears are good this year. Let's talk about the rest of the league, though. We are now deep into the season, entering Week 15, which means that we have playoff clinching scenarios on the horizon here. Nobody has clinched an actual playoff berth yet. There have been teams that have been eliminated already. Obviously, the Browns, Raiders, Titans, Jets, all eliminated. Giants, Commanders, Cardinals, Falcons. Minnesota still with a less than 1% chance to get the 7th seed, so that's something. And
Good
then the other one I want to point out is Cincinnati, who their only path is to win the division, which they have a 2% chance to do.
I mean, I said they still have both their games. Oh, no, they have one game against the Steelers and one against the Ravens left?
I think so.
Is that right?
No, they played the Steelers twice already, because we had...
Oh, yeah, the Flacco-Rogers Bowl, that's right.
The Icy Hot Bowl.
Yeah.
I'll put it this way. They're so close to being eliminated that if they either lose or they tie and Pittsburgh wins, they're done. That is their entire scenario. As far as teams that can clinch, New England, who thought this was going to be the case at the beginning of the year, if they win against Buffalo, they not only lock up a playoff spot, but they lock up the AFC East. It is a T-shirt and hat game against the Bills.
Yeah.
So
that's
fucking
nuts.
lame. It's so lame. Like, how already are they back?
Boston, man.
I said it last week. 5 years of mediocrity, and now they're back on top. Like, go fuck yourselves.
Yeah.
Right,
Didn't even hit rock bottom. Their rock bottom was like a 5-win season.
Their rock bottom.
I mean, they got the number 3 overall pick. That wasn't even rock bottom. They weren't bad last year. They weren't good, but they weren't bad.
They only have 1 year in Mayo? Yeah, because Belichick.
Yeah.
They had one bad year with Belichick. He went to UNC.
He took a year off, then went to UNC.
And then you get fucking Mike Vrabel. You get the best coach available in the next cycle.
Yeah.
Fuck off. So, as easy as that, New England wins, again, not only in the playoffs, but they win the division. There's also a bunch of ridiculous tie scenarios where they could still clinch a playoff berth and not win the division. I am not reading all of those. Denver can also clinch a playoff berth this week. All they have to do is win. Or they can tie, again, with a bunch of other random competitive teams. Or if both Indy and Houston lose, they'll lock in a spot. So, again, Denver... We talked about it on the side, Mike. I think you're the one that originally brought it up, where they only have 2 losses this year, if you're just looking at the win-loss, they look like they've been dominant. They have not blown out anybody this year.
10 one-score games all season.
Yep.
It's crazy.
They're
crazy.
8-2 in those.
Every game is tight.
Yeah.
Yeah, even the Commanders. Even the Raiders, they didn't necessarily blow out last week, if I remember right. I think there was like garbage time scoring in that, but still, it's the Raiders. They're the worst team in the NFL. The Browns blew them out.
Yeah.
And still couldn't even do that.
Every single game is close. Actually beat a
They beat the Cowboys by 20. Yeah. But, I mean, that was Joe Burrow-less. That was Jake Browning.
That's right. That was the Brown Eye.
That was before they went out and got Flacco.
Yeah, Jake Brown Eye. Dude, yeah. Like, what the fuck? 20 to 12 against the Titans. I mean, do you guys mind if I run through these games just to refresh? Because holy shit, this is crazy.
Go for it. Yeah.
20 to 12 to the Titans. They lost to the Colts 28-29. They lost to the Chargers 20 to 23. So those are already 3-1 score games. Beat the Bengals, the Bungholes. Oh my god, the brown eye Bungholes. 28 to 3.
The jokes just write themselves.
They really do. Beat the Eagles 21 to 17. Beat the Jets 13 to 11. That was one of the worst.
That was the Dublin game, wasn't it? Or the Europe game? Something?
I think it was Dublin. I think it was.
Yeah.
33-23 Giants, 44-24 Cowboys, 18-15 Texans, 10-7 against the Raiders, 22-19 against the Chiefs, and 27-26 Commanders, 24-17 Raiders. They're so fucking great, but they keep winning. They're 11-2.
Think about the Chiefs last year. It was the same exact. The 2 losses in one score game were their offense is not doing anything. Their defense is 100% keeping them in games.
Yeah, and I know Bo Nix hasn't been playing great. And I know Cortland Sutton isn't the greatest receiver, but you'd think they'd be better against the bad teams.
Mm-hmm.
They're just not.
No, they have not looked impressive really at any point this year, other than the fact they have beaten some good teams. But again, none of it convincing. Like if I'm any AFC playoff team, I'm probably the least scared of Denver right now. As crazy as that is to say, other than
I'm scared of their defense.
Yeah,
fair.
If I can score 20 points, I'm comfortable against Denver.
Yep.
Which again, you saw the Commanders do it, so it's possible with a backup quarterback.
Yeah.
Maybe shouldn't be the backup.
Well, I mean, to be fair, right now Mariota is significantly better than Jaden Daniels with all the shit that is wrong with him.
Yes. We'll touch on that.
Dan Quinn is a fucking moron.
We'll get into that in a minute. One I almost skipped over. The Rams. They win. They're in the playoffs. Easy as that. Which again, Rams have looked phenomenal this year. Should definitely be a favorite. And then a couple elimination scenarios. Nothing crazy. Minnesota again, still hanging on. If they lose, or either the Bears or the Lions win, they're done. Detroit.
Cowboys are still hanging in there.
They are, just barely. Let's see. Detroit can just get knocked out of the 1 seed. That doesn't really matter. Carolina, technically, still has a chance to get the number 1 seed in the NFC with a shit ton of help.
That's not going to happen.
Congratulations.
There are
Let's talk about
scenarios.
realistic scenarios.
Well, I'm saying there are 12 scenarios this week where they lose it. So, that
they need
tells
to go
you
undefeated, and every other team needs to lose for eternity.
It's showing less than 1%, but it is still mathematically possible. Let's see, Miami. They've been a fun team as of late. They could get eliminated from playoff contention this week. A lot of things would have to happen, so it's more realistic, I think, next week that Miami might be done. But they do not control their own destiny by any means. And then the one that everyone's looking for is the Chiefs to be eliminated from the playoffs. I hate to be the bearer of bad news. A lot has to happen this week for it to happen this early. The most likely scenario would be Kansas City losing, Buffalo winning, Jacksonville winning, Houston. And then they'd be done.
And then they'd be knocked out.
They'd be completely out of the playoffs.
It's crazy to think about.
There's a bunch of other ones that are a lot more complicated. For example, Kansas City lost, Buffalo win, Houston win, and 2.5 more combined wins from Philly, Green Bay, Carolina, San Francisco, the Rams, and Cincy. I don't know
Why
how
are the Rams in there? The Rams are in a different fucking conference.
I don't know. So is San Francisco. They all are. It has to be a strength of schedule.
Teams they're playing.
It has to be a strength of schedule.
But
the only thing I can think of.
I guess, yeah, I don't know.
Because those are all NFC teams. Literally every single one of those.
I thought you mentioned an AFC. I wasn't paying that much attention.
Philly, Green Bay, Carolina, San Francisco, the Rams. Yeah. And then there is Cincinnati. You're right. I'm sorry. Cincinnati was in there. And then the bottom one here, Kansas City loss, Buffalo win, Houston win, Miami tie, Baltimore loss, and 1 combined win from Philly, Green Bay, Carolina, San Francisco, and the Rams. So again, that's got to be some kind of weird strength of schedule thing.
Yeah.
So it could happen this week, but a lot has to go right. That said, Jacksonville, Houston, Buffalo all look good, so it's possible for sure. That the Chiefs, if they get eliminated in week 15, man, like
that'd be crazy.
Now that the Colts are gonna hobble in, like that would be the story of the year. But that is pretty much everything. Indy can lose the number 1 seed completely this week, which it looks like they really might, man.
They're going to.
Let's actually talk about that, man. So Daniel Jones is already hurt and playing, and not playing particularly well.
Mm-hmm.
Then he is an Achilles injury, I believe. Tears his Achilles.
Yep.
Anthony Richardson, if you remember,
still
snapped
tired.
a workout band. Still tired. But broke his fucking orbital bone in a warm-up, so he's not available.
I'm still under the belief that is a lie because he just doesn't want to open his eyes. He broke his orbital bone because he's just tired.
Soft benching.
Soft bench.
So then Riley Leonard had to play last week. Did not look particularly good, but he was a late round drafted rookie. Believe he was still actually taken ahead of Shedeur Sanders, funny enough. But Indy didn't like what they see. They're still in a playoff push. So what's the solution? Maybe scour the market, see what free agents are available out there that have had some starting experience. Like Ben DiNucci comes to mind. You obviously can't trade anybody at this point. What about Phillip Rivers?
Let's go get Phil.
What's Old Man Rivers up to?
Old Man River.
44 years old.
Yeah.
Practice squad on Monday, signed to the team on Tuesday.
Grandpa coming on out.
Like, I guess they like what they saw, but man, Phillip Rivers wasn't good the last time he was on the Colts 3 years ago.
You remember that?
Was it 5?
Argument that you made?
It was 2020.
Holy shit.
He like that's why I put the next thing, the Hall of Fame shit, because after this season he would be eligible to be voted into the Hall of Fame.
Yep.
Him being signed to the active roster immediately pushed it back to 2031 as the next time he'll be allowed on the ballot.
He didn't want the Drew Brees smoke.
I mean, who would?
Yeah.
True.
Sorry, Mike, what were you saying?
Go ahead, Mike. Yeah.
No, I was just gonna laugh at the idea that Brandon a while back said that we drafted Dylan Gabriel because Bryce Young had like a resurgence at the end of last year and made short quarterbacks great again. And I lost my train of thought.
Did
What
Joe
were we talking
Flacco
about?
do the
Who's the
same
old
for
quarterback?
Phillip Rivers?
Phillip Rivers is the new Joe Flacco, right? He's also
Comeback player of the year, signing him off the couch, yeah.
Yeah.
Phillip Rivers is the Brett Favre of Joe Flacco's. It's going to be great.
I want Cam Newton back so much.
I don't.
But the real question is,
He
why
has
isn't
jumped
Colin
the shark
Kaepernick
for
getting
me.
work?
Because Harbaugh's not there.
Oh, good point.
Yeah, if Justin Herbert went down, you know Harbaugh would be calling in Kaepernick.
That's true.
Oh,
The
yeah.
backup Trey Lance.
Yeah.
Dude, the last time Kaepernick played was 2016.
That's around the time that Phillip Rivers last
I was
played,
saying
too.
not much farther than Rivers.
I think Kaepernick played. I think the last time Kaepernick played in the NFL, I was just failing out of college. That's the same year. That is 2016.
He was failing out of the NFL. He still
Much
hasn't gotten
like
his fair
Colin
chance.
Kaepernick. Much like Colin Kaepernick, I got a letter
Oh.
of dismissal.
He was very good his last season.
See?
68% completion, 4,200 yards, 24 touchdowns, 11 picks. Average of pass attempts 7.7.
Like, I don't think anyone's arguing the fact that the dude got blackballed, but the
55
argument got
QB.
stale when he wasn't starting 5 years in. And
Oh, I'm
they
talking
were still
about
out
Phillip
zero.
Rivers, not Kaepernick.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
That makes a little more sense.
You know, no,
I-
Phillip Rivers was solid for Indy his last
They
season.
missed the
Yeah, he
playoffs
wasn't
though
that
with him.
bad.
Still,
No,
didn't
they made it.
with Rivers.
They went on like a 6-game winning streak at the end of the season to sneak into the playoffs. Then they lost in the first round, but
Holy shit! I don't remember that at all.
yeah,
Good for him.
yeah. So I mean, he wasn't bad. He was very good, but I don't think he's going to replicate that 5 years later with a grandchild now.
And here's the other issue: their schedule, man, is not particularly easy. And by that I mean it's awful. He gets the Seahawks in Seattle for his first game back. Welcome back to the NFL, buddy.
That is so mean.
Followed by the 49ers, Jaguars, and Texans. So it
Who
arguably
they
only
just
gets
got,
worse.
I say they just got wrecked by the Jags too.
Like I feel bad for Colts fans at this point. Like I feel like there have been so many times where they've had control of the division. They get towards the end of the year and it gets ripped away from them. I think of that Carson Wentz year, a couple seasons ago when he was there, where this same thing happened. They looked so good. They were the story of the NFL. Like Daniel Jones was being celebrated, which nobody had on their bingo card. We made fun of him for an entire podcast season last year.
We made fun of him for his entire career.
And I'd fucking do it again too.
But he's not going to be so fast anymore.
He's not going to be fast.
Well, and that's the other issue. So regardless of this year, so no, Indy, even if they make it to the playoffs, they're gonna hobble it. I don't see a world where Phillip Rivers just. I don't see a world where Rivers saves this season. Here's your next problem, man. Torn Achilles, that's 9 to 12 months.
Yeah.
So what the fuck are you doing next year now? Because, like, you got.
I mean,
Daniel Jones.
he's not going to be playing, but like he already got his $40 million a year from the Giants, so like he's not going to be hurting from money. But I do feel bad that he wasn't able to swindle some other team for $55 million just to show how dumb NFL teams really are.
Back into a pumpkin.
Yes.
Only plays good in contract years.
Yep.
That would be the move. Not gonna lie. If I could just show up to my job once a year, or like 1 year out of every 4, and do exemplary work, get a massive raise, and then just do nothing for 3 years.
Yeah, until the next time around.
Genius. I should start that. I'll let you guys know how that goes.
Check out what I could do, but I won't.
Yeah, check out what I could do when I'm motivated.
Look at my potential. It's up to you to unlock that potential.
Yeah, but I won't.
It's a tough spot. You gave up draft capital to go get Sauce and improve this team. You're probably going to bring Jones back still, but again, he's hurt. Like, he's not going to be playing for a while. You got a win-now roster, but I don't really know if you can go get a win-now quarterback. I mean, the Kyler conversation is going to happen because I think he'll eventually get cut because no one's going to want to trade and take on that money. So maybe that's something you entertain if you're the Colts and
Kirk
Shane
Cousins?
Steichen.
They're going to follow the Indianapolis Colts playbook of
Get
signing
another
an
old white.
aging veteran.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. Carson Wentz, bring him back. Oh, Aaron Rodgers to the Colts.
Matt Ryan coming out of retirement.
I can. Please don't make me
Bring
watch
him
Matt Ryan
back.
again. It was too sad. It's like watching a dog slowly dying of cancer. There's nothing you can do about it, but you don't have a backup dog, so they just got to keep playing out the season. It's
Matt Ryan's final season is based off Marley and Me.
I was just going to say, way to make me think of Marley and Me, you dick.
It's Maddie and Me.
So,
it was so
I'm going
bad.
to
This
circle back to
drop-off
something
was
earlier.
insane.
Sherrone Moore is someone who thought that Marley and Me was a comedy. And he laughed all the way to the end. That's how bad of a person he is.
Yeah, the
Couldn't
drop
happen to a
off of
better guy.
Marley in that movie, dude, out of nowhere, he was old. It was crazy.
Yeah, just like
I
Matt
was like,
Ryan. Matt
"Oh,
Ryan was
oh."
decent up until the end. The only reason he even left Atlanta was because of the whole Deshaun Watson debacle.
Mhm.
Like he was
Oh
fine,
God, was
and
that
then
the
he gets to
same
Indy,
time?
and then just his arm just stopped working.
Ooh,
Yes,
Colts should go get Kirk Cousins.
I already
he
said
did
that.
say that, but
I
yeah,
know, but I want to
Okay.
double down on it. I want to bring it back.
get Kirk. Get Ryan. They're gonna bring Ryan Fitzpatrick out of retirement next.
Oh, Fitzmagic, I could fuck with that.
They get him Thursday night prime time. He runs back, jumps to the
Yeah.
broadcasting booth, starts talking, goes back.
They're gonna sign the whole Thursday night broadcast team. They're gonna get Whitworth on the line. They're gonna have Sherman playing
They
cornerback
got enough
across from
fucking players on
Sauce.
that broadcast. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Anyhow,
They're gonna have Sherman mic'd up the whole game, commentating, talking shit, and actually playing. The
You're
triple
gonna put
threat.
but only on the right side of the field.
you're
Yes.
gonna put a sorry ass receiver like Michael Crabtree on me.
Yeah.
Michael Crabtree. I love
Oh,
Richard
what a
Sherman.
fucking clip! What a clip! All right, speaking of, I was gonna say speaking of clips, it's not a good transition, but we got to talk about it, man. What the fuck's going on with the Eagles now?
It.
They have a
lost
fullback
to-
at quarterback.
Yeah.
Lost to Justin Herbert with a broken hand. They said there was going to be drastic changes this week to the offense. Maybe that drastic change was Jalen Hurts throwing more than double the amount of picks he had thrown all season. I don't know. But yeah, this team's fucking baffling. They're just completely crumbling like they were a couple years ago, and it's painful to watch, and it's a bummer to watch, man. Like they're not
It's
fun.
fantastic
No,
to
it's not
watch.
No, sorry,
Yeah,
not bummer
fuck
as
that.
in I'm sad that the Eagles suck. Bummer as in even when they're winning, it is a painful watch.
The
The
only thing
only-
that would make this better is if Aaron Rodgers was on the team.
False. The only thing that would make it better is if Saquon and AJ Brown were allowed to have good games every week because they deserve better.
They
But
do.
AJ Brown's the problem, right? They started
No,
feeding
Started
him
getting
Jalen
more
Hurts is the
targets
problem.
I think
We're-
they were 8-2 until we started to get more targets, and now they're just imploding.
Hey,
We're gonna go back to Mike's comments weeks ago about Jalen Hurts sucking and calling out those Eagles fans who shit on us for being Browns fans and not knowing quarterback play when we see it. What do you have to say now? He blows.
As a rookie, Shedeur put up Jalen Hurts' best quarterback line. Eat shit, Eagles fans. You don't know shit about fuck. Jalen Hurts is top 5 because he likes men ramming his asshole over the line. Fuck you. Guys are idiots. Don't know shit about
Jalen Hurts
fuck.
is a top 5 fullback in NFL history. That's the
Oh,
best
that's
I'll
true.
give him.
Fucking probably is, man. It's ridiculous. He's just not good.
No.
A broke clock is right twice a day. He's had what, 2 good games this year?
There
Pretty
you go.
spot
That's
on.
the limit.
And
This
then,
is
and
one
then
of
the
the-
Super Bowls. He won't have
This-
another good game until they make it to the Super Bowl.
No.
If they make it to the Super Bowl.
It's like, I don't know, man. It's fucking crazy. Threw for, what, 240 yards, and then he had 2 turnovers in one play. That was one of the funniest things I've ever seen.
I missed that part.
What, he threw a pick, then a fumble got forced? he
Yes, in
grabbed
the
it,
same
and
play.
then fumbled it?
Oh,
The
He
same
set a
play.
record.
Again,
He
it's
set a
it's
record.
baffling, man. It's busted. I don't know how this offensive coordinator Patullo hasn't been let go yet at this point.
Yeah.
Here's how bad it's getting. Mike, I know you know about this. Patrick, you may have seen things in passing. I'm going to share the screen. You guys aren't going to be able to see it, unfortunately, but the viewers at home will.
so then how am I going to know?
Well,
Viewer.
go ahead and Google. Have you heard of the Positivity Bunny, Patrick?
I have not. No.
Please look this up. So, I'm looking at a picture of it. It is a giant inflatable Easter bunny in the middle of the Eagles locker room after last week. And the exact tweet reads, "The Eagles have installed the, quote, positivity rabbit in the locker room. It showed up today, and the offensive line stressed to me that they are not sad. They just wanted a good vibes bunny.
Yeah, to emphasize good vibes.
We're not sad. We just wanted good vibes."
It's crazy.
This sparks
Crazy
joy.
move. This sparks joy.
It did not work. On top of that, I think Sirianni had a quote during like the halftime interview that it looked like his team was playing with joy. There's just a lot of weird shit going on right now in Philly. And the fucking rabbit is just, this is too much. It's huge. When I first heard this, I thought it was like a little like stuffed animal or something. It's a giant fucking inflatable.
It's like 8 feet tall.
What are we doing? And they've already removed it, by the way. It's
I
no
like
longer
this quote from Saquon. I don't even understand the origins of the rabbit, but someone told me it is a vibe bunny and the vibes are high.
The vibes are immaculate, my brothers.
The
Oh
vibes
my
are
God.
in shambles in Philly. Again, my favorite part of the whole thing is just and this is Ashlyn Sullivan, who's a reporter. The offensive line stressed to me. They're not sad. Do not get that confused. The offensive line is not sad. They just want good vibes. So nobody panic. The Eagles will be fine.
And this is... I don't understand. I want to make a joke about Eagles fans, but like I can't even relate this to them. But you guys support this. Like you pay the salaries for this team, more or less, to go and put an inflatable bunny in their locker room. Do something.
If you would have told me that at some point during the year there would be an NFL team that installed an 8-foot inflatable Easter bunny in their locker room, purely based on the cities and the vibes, pun intended, Philadelphia probably would have been the last spot I picked, because in no scenario is that fan base going to grab onto that.
It would be about as high on the rankings list as I put Jalen Hurts for top NFL quarterbacks.
But flipped for fullbacks.
Yeah,
Very
but
good.
it's not for fullbacks; it's for quarterbacks. Oh, Mike is typing away something.
No, you don't know that.
But I do got to let's give some credit to the Chargers. Their defense was incredible. The Eagles' defense was also actually very good. But it took the game into overtime. A.J. Brown did not have a good game either. He dropped a couple easy catches in this one, including one in the end zone that probably would have been the difference maker. So it's not like he is absolved in this either, but you got to play better if you're Jalen Hurts.
Yeah.
The run game is also still incredibly concerning. Like, Saquon did not look great again outside of that one, like, was it the fake tush push they ran with him where he was able to break that 50-yarder off? It was something gimmicky.
It was with the run. And it was so neat because you see, like, it's not Saquon. Just by watching that play, you're like, Saquon's not the problem.
Yeah, I think it's the offensive line.
He had good vision. Yeah, with Lane Johnson being hurt and also just bad coordinating.
And Kevin Patullo being he's Arthur Smith level dumb.
Yes.
Well, no, because at that point they'd be playing more. No, that's not even Gainwell. Who the fuck's his backup? They traded for somebody, didn't they?
Tank Bigsby.
It's
That's
Tank
right,
Bigsby.
Bigsby. Yeah, Bigsby would be getting most of the touches if it was Arthur Smith.
That's true.
I didn't say he was Arthur Smith. I said he was Arthur Smith level dumb, just in a different way.
Arthur Smith-esque.
Yeah.
So don't worry, the vibes are good though. Vibe bunny.
Yeah.
Speaking of people that are idiots, man, the Commanders, they got bageled against the Vikings this week. 9-5 put it together. He didn't have an amazing game, but he at least looked like a fairly competent quarterback. Jaden Daniels should not have been out there. He looked rusty. He got hurt again. I get your players want to play, but what the fuck are we doing here?
Yes, I'm pretty sure they were eliminated from playoff contention prior to this game.
Yeah, I didn't see them anywhere on that scenarios.
No, I know for a fact they're eliminated now, but I'm pretty sure they were eliminated prior to this game.
Yeah, I think they got eliminated. Yeah, it was the 2-point conversion in the Broncos game. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, I say they were 3-9 heading into this game. Nothing left to play for except, as Dan Quinn put it, the progression and skill level building of Jaden Daniels. Like, What? Doing what?
It's not development if he has nothing
No.
around him right now. The defense is one of the worst in the league. The
Dude, they're
offensive line
riddled
is bad.
with injuries. They gotta just shut it down.
Yeah.
If only someone could have predicted this, like all three of us did when we noticed the fact that it's the oldest roster in the NFL by a long shot. And the players that are healthy are some of the older ones, like Bobby Wagner. He finally fell off a cliff this year. He is not the same player anymore. Again, there's holes all over this team. Offensively, they're broken. There's nothing else you're going to get from starting Jaden Daniels. And to his credit, I guess, they are taking him out again. But if you were... Here's what I don't get. Right?
I think you're speaking too soon. I don't think they're taking him out. I'm pretty sure that he's still slated to start this week.
Okay, so actually, I think I know where I'm getting mixed up here. So he got hurt in that game. According to Dan Quinn, he was healthy enough to go back
to
in
come
the
back
game
in,
if
yeah.
necessary. So, if you,
no, they sat Jaden Daniels. He's not playing.
Okay, so he is out.
They officially ruled him out today.
My whole thing is, if your thought process is development, if you were like one bad hit away from taking Jaden Daniels out again and sitting him, why was he playing at all? Like, what could be worth it there? Like, you're still obviously worried about him getting hurt enough to where the second something happens to him, you pull the plug. He's done. I don't get it. And the team looks broken in general. They got blown out by a bad Vikings team. Sit him for the rest of the year. Start over. You got a lot of holes to fill, especially on the defensive side of the ball. I feel bad.
Yes, they get a better draft pick. Just run with it, because it's not worth it. We don't need another RG3. Like, I'm not saying Jaden was transcendent in his rookie year, but he was very good.
RG3 championship game.
Yeah, RG3 very good. Look what happened when they were like, "Oh no, RG3, you're going to keep playing through this." Granted, a knee injury is completely different than a non-throwing elbow injury, but still, like, fucking protect your players.
It just doesn't make any sense.
No.
Why do you keep putting those guys back out there? It makes no sense.
I do not get it.
Next topic.
We'll see. We got one more for you guys. Josh Allen, the Bills played a very entertaining game against the Bengals, who are clinging to life support at this point. Another player that was interesting that he came back, Joe Burrow. I really didn't think we'd see him again this year, but he's been tearing it up since he's arrived. But nobody circles the wagons.
Outside of those last two throws.
Yeah, that's all I needed.
That's fucking pitiful.
But no one circles the wagons like the Buffalo Bills. And Josh Allen, specifically late in games this year, has been incredible. He's had spots where he's looked a little bit more pedestrian, and then you're just reminded, like, this guy was the MVP for a reason.
Well
He
deserved.
wasn't, though. Lamar Jackson was the MVP. Let's get that straight.
No. We'll disagree with that all day and all night. But next topic.
Okay.
Josh Allen is very quickly getting up to Aaron Rodgers level, jumping the shark in my eyes.
Oh.
He doesn't do anything dumb. It's just his football, I guess, play. Like, I can't with him.
What?
Because
What
he's
is there to
good?
hate about Josh Allen?
What?
Yeah, what?
Defend yourself.
I think Mike had this opinion for a minute where he thought he was going to get annoying off the field, but you're saying on the field?
Yeah, he is so bad for so many stretches. Then he's like, oh, well, I guess I'll just play hero ball, and I'd say maybe 6 out of 10 times it works. The other 4 times, he's still bad, but people still treat him as the best quarterback in the NFL.
We're talking about
He
Bo
wasn't even
Nix
the best.
or Josh Allen.
Well, I mean, clearly that's Josh Allen. Bo Nix is not good. Give me like he's been good in the fourth quarter 3 times this year. Josh Allen, he does this shit too often to put them in the same stratosphere. But
that's what makes him badass. Like, if he was an annoying person, I might agree with you. Or if he had a stacked offense, I might agree with you. He really doesn't. I mean, Khalil Shakir, actually not even really. Dawson Knox and Dalton Kincaid are his wide receiver ones.
His wide receiver one got benched for 2 games. Keon Coleman.
James Cook's incredible. He's got that going.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's impossible to hate the dude.
I do not like him as a football player.
Take him on
That's
the
my.
road.
I'll gladly take my hot take. Bring on the hate. Come at me. I don't care. I'm not a fan of him.
Patrick says Josh Allen is an unstartable quarterback. Let us know in the comments how dumb you think he is.
He's a gunslinging stud.
Give him some.
I'm just saying he is one of the first MVPs to not even get first team All Pro.
That was weird.
Yeah, because Lamar Jackson should have won the MVP, but they didn't want to give him back-to-back MVPs.
Wouldn't it have been back-to-back, or did he have a year
No.
between his MVPs?
I say it was 2019 and then 2023, and then it should have been 2024.
Yeah,
but,
if you just looked at statistics, there was definitely an argument to be made there. I think I said at the time I would have voted Lamar, so it was very close. This year, though, not nearly as close of a conversation. Lamar has looked broken, man. I don't know if he just hasn't come back from his injury fully or what, but what's odd is that his decision-making shouldn't really be affected by that, and that's also gone downhill. I know that kind of maybe goes with the fact that he can't, keep defenses honest by running around as much, but shit, the Ravens, I'm worried. I would be worried if I was a Ravens fan. I'm loving the chaos in the NFC North right now, or AFC North right now as a Browns fan. We've been out of it for
dude, it's so dumb.
But
chaos.
Yeah, the Bengals could still win the division, technically.
Yeah.
Technically. All right. Just one other random bit here. I'm sure you guys saw this. Former Chargers cornerback Quentin Jammer admitted in a tweet or an X post or whatever the fuck you even call them anymore, that he had a stretch of games where he was basically blackout drunk the entire time.
Nice.
Just did not stop drinking. Was drinking before, during games, had a bottle of tequila on the sideline. Drive home, he would continue drinking.
Wait, hold on. He had a bottle of tequila on the sideline?
Yeah.
He just kept it going.
Slamming it.
What's funny too, and I have not gone back and watched these, but looking at the comments, people are finding clips from that stretch. That year specifically, he was apparently rated as the third worst cornerback in the NFL. And I guess there's clips where he's just not even remotely in the play, just running free by himself, taking big old strides, off the wrong direction, just having the time of his fucking life, and nobody notices.
He's just trying to walk.
He's just trying to stay upright. He doesn't know where he is. If you're Norv Turner, though, who I believe was the coach at the time, how do you not catch this?
8. If he's that drunk, he would smell like alcohol.
And there's no way that he was a better corner that plastered than whoever they could have brought up from the practice squad. Corner might be 1-1 position, other than maybe quarterback, where there is zero way you could play that drunk. Because that is all reaction. You're not getting a hey, this is the route you have to. These are the instructions you have to follow on this play. You've got to react to whatever the guy in front of you is doing.
Oh my God. Reading his post afterwards to respond to all the comments is rough.
Oh no, go for it. What do we got?
Share.
You know why blank kill themselves? Because they can't be vulnerable. So all that shit just gets trapped with nowhere to go, too embarrassed to ask for help, family watching them deteriorate, but go ahead, bash me for being vulnerable. I ain't dead, blank.
Hell yeah.
The blanks are N-words, just so you're aware.
I picked that.
Preach.
Holy shit.
Rough out there in these streets. Well, good job, Quentin Jammer. I'm assuming if you're putting that out there, you're sober now, or
He's
maybe
alive.
just very drunk.
We know
I'm
that
not
much.
Sure. He is alive per his tweet. Allegedly, source Quentin Jammer. All right, well that's pretty much gonna do it for our league talk. Let's start putting a bow on this, boys. We'll start with Fantasy on Ice, and Patrick, you want to go ahead and do the honors as our victor this week?
Yeah. I say we're gonna start off with our big drinker over here, Mike. Gonna join Quentin Jammer here soon and finish out this pod shit-faced drunk. His team put up a dismal 61.7 points. He said it best here on the run sheet with a sad meow. Granted, he did play one player who was on bye and Drake London who was out. But outside of Jahmyr Gibbs, who put up 33 points, his next highest scoring player was 8 points total. So bad
this
luck.
is why you hate Jalen Hurts so much. He's your starting quarterback.
Are you gonna throw him back?
I should, but no, I don't think I will.
Yeah. And then
your money
next,
where your mouth is.
Brandon, who had 2 people on buys, and I was very close to being able to put an in-sync thing in here, but the closest I could get was bye Bride for McBride, but it wouldn't work.
Bye,
But yeah, so 2 players on bye, but still managed to eke out 87 points, plenty enough to beat out Mike. And then I would say my team put up a great 118 points, but we've seen Brandon in the past put up 160 with his team.
And just wait now. I got everybody back off a bye.
Yeah.
I'm coming for
But
it.
yeah, so led by a strong outing of Puka Nakua and Matthew Pafford. Thanks for doing that. I'm not sure why you put that in there, Mike. But yeah, I say that connection is carried me to the win this week. So yeah, go Patrick. Or Pathu, sorry.
Go Matthew.
Go Pathu. All right, so let me go ahead and pull up the old trusty wheel. Patrick, do you happen to have it, like, who's used their top 10s?
Me and Mike have.
Okay, so I do still have mine. Mike, obviously no more buys left. But you do get first opportunity to throw a player back.
I feel like throwing my tight end back.
So Jalen
Fuck
Hurts.
Mark
Mark Andrews getting thrown back again for you.
Fuck Mark Andrews. Guy's a punk.
He is a tight end, not a flex, correct?
Yeah.
Correct.
All right. Let's spin that wheel.
Drake London's just going to keep losing me games because he won't play, but he's too good to drop.
Well, congratulations. You've swapped Mark Andrews for Jawan Johnson.
That is somehow better.
I said that's a new one.
I'll take it. The options around him were not much better. You almost got Pat Fryermuth or Darren Waller. So
Darren Waller.
I mean, Darren Waller's great if they make it to the red
well. I know
zone.
he got hurt for a lot of the year.
He's back this week. I have him in one of my fantasy teams.
Okay. Yeah, he's a fucking stud. He came back and just decided to dominate.
Yeah.
All right. Now that buys are done, I'm going to go ahead and use my top 10 on running back.
Oh, sending back Monty?
Sending back Monty. Sorry, buddy. Do you have the top 10 pulled up? Because I know not all of these guys in here are obviously...
Let me look for top 10. There is James Cook, Javonte Williams, Kyron Williams, and those are the only 3 options.
Mm-hmm. Right.
We somehow have gotten the other 7 are on teams.
All right, let's... well, I'm spinning the
4
wheel.
of them are on mine.
If I don't get one of them here... Yeah, Rico Dowdle. Let me do this. I am going to open this
Rico's
up
12.
Open this
I
up
was
and
really
edit it.
scared last week.
Yeah, so
When Rico
it's
was
3 names.
I know, which I don't want to spin this over and over again. And
Just do what you did with me. Spin it once and you pick up or down.
oh, good point. Do you guys want me to do it from where it's at now, or do you want me to spin one more time?
I don't
Spin
know.
one more time.
Which way you want to go?
Well, I'm being fair. All right, let's see where it lands. Jonathan Taylor? Did you say someone has him already?
Yep.
He's on my team.
All right.
So go down
Down.
until you come across either Kyron Williams, Javonte Williams, or James Cook.
Kyron Williams. Welcome to the squad.
All right.
I'll take it. I skipped over Chuba Hubbard, Jalen Warren, and Breece Hall. Not bad. All right, so all the top 10s are done. So those are locked in for the rest of the year. Patrick, are you throwing anyone back?
I think I'm going to throw back Chris Olave.
Chris Olave.
He's a wide receiver, yeah.
Concussion merchant. All right.
Oh, it's crazy. Why are you throwing back Olave? He's wide receiver 12.
Yeah, I know. I got him last week as my top 10 pick, and he is...
It dropped to 12 immediately. Oh,
Huh.
man.
I say he hasn't been great. His highest scoring game was like 12 points. He's just been consistently at like 10 to 11 points a week.
Yeah, I see that. He's got 24 against Chicago in week 7 and 18 in week 10. Then after that, he really just floats around 12. Holy crap, that's funny.
Oh, is Devontae Adams on a squad?
Welcome to the
He is
squad.
not. Fuck yeah, let's
The
go.
touchdown king.
You nearly had Chris Olave. So congratulations.
It could also be a boat.
Could be
Oh,
anything.
he has so many fucking touchdowns.
The 1-yard touchdown merchant. Slant boy.
I swear, as soon as I get him, he's not going to score another touchdown all season, knowing my luck.
Oh, of course not.
Tradition as old as time.
All right. Last segment.
Oh no, I guess Mike, you could still throw back.
Oh, is Drake still
Is
hurt?
Drake London still out?
I mean, I don't
Yeah,
know
Drake.
if
He's still listed as out.
He's listed as out, but I don't know if he's actually out.
He-
So
Drake London is not playing Thursday.
Oh, it's
Right
a
on.
Thursday night game, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna keep him. I can't
Wow.
drop him. I can't.
You can't
Even
quit
with
him.
Kirk there.
He's Drake fucking London. And
Oh yeah, I
can't
said
even
he was
top
playing with
10
Kirk
there.
Cousins too.
Yeah, those
Alright.
those guys are boys.
Yeah,
Yeah.
All right. So,
sure, whatever you say.
next segment. Last segment.
Yeah.
Pick'ems. Boy, someone once said that this was supposed to get easier as the year goes on, and last year it did for us. I believe we all had a year last year where I think 2 of us missed 2 games, 1 of us missed 1 game, all in the same week.
Mm-hmm.
This week, though, Mike still in the lead despite going 5-9.
Yeah, we don't know all.
No, me and Patrick both picked up a game though. We went 6-8. So who the fuck knows what this league is?
Anybody can do anybody.
So hold on, before we get started, over under 1.5 on how many times Brandon goes from a 1 o'clock to a 4 o'clock game and then back.
Oh, at 4. I'm saying
Blame
4 times.
fucking printable.
It confuses the shit out of me.
You got to be ready for anything.
No.
Oh, now you're gonna be drunk. You're gonna be pulling the Quentin Jammer here after that ice.
Watch him start with
Jammer, I hardly knew her.
All right, Patrick. We'll start off with you. The Falcons at Tampa Bay Thursday night.
Give me the Buccaneers. I know they fucked me like the last 4 weeks, but I'm taking them this time.
There's no way they do it again. Mike?
There's no way the Falcons do it again, too.
Yeah, I'm taking the Buccaneers.
Yeah, man. I've been picking against Atlanta for a while now, and it's working. So, especially without Drake London, give me Tampa Bay. The right the ship game. Patrick, or sorry, Michael. Right
I
off
said
the
2 in a row.
yeah. Again, be ready for anything. Browns at Bears.
Ja Bears.
The Bears. I am also taking the Bears.
I'm taking Shedeur to go over 300 yards, but I'm taking the Bears.
That was coming. All right. Baltimore at Cincinnati. Baltimore looks broken right now. I know Cincy lost last week, but against Buffalo, I'm going to take Cincy. I like the Bengals here.
Good
Patrick.
pick.
damn.
Me too.
I guess it doesn't matter. It's only matters what Mike picks, but I'm also going the Bengals.
The
Yeah.
Bengals.
Hashtag me
They-
too.
You can't.
What'd you
say
say?
I said hashtag me too.
Oh. And we will see you guys never, because we will not be allowed back on.
It's like
Sorry.
that. Who was it? I think it was either DiGiorno or Pizza Hut or something. There was the hashtag why I stayed going around for a while when it was survivors of domestic abuse explaining
yeah.
like why they stuck around, and the social media person did not understand that and put like I stayed because he had pizza.
Oh, that's awful.
Like nope,
Pretty funny.
not what that means.
Hey,
Patrick, Chargers at Chiefs.
Let's say it's gonna be a cold game. I like the Chargers. They're looking a little bit better. I said what, they won 6 in a row.
That sounds right. I'd believe it. Michael,
Give me the Chiefs.
the Chiefs. I feel like the Chiefs have one more in them. Boy, if they know.
5-6.
I'm gonna go
Much like
Chargers.
Dave.
I'll go Chargers. Michael, Buffalo
Hi.
at New England.
Ooh, give me New England.
The Pats. I'm gonna take Buffalo. I think they're gonna get revenge here.
I'm also gonna take Buffalo.
All right.
Wow.
Either we're catching Mike or he is just gonna run away.
He's building a lead. Yeah, one of the two.
One of the two. I get Washington at the Giants. Ooh, I'm tempted to take a tie here. I think the Giants are slightly less broken, so give me the Giants.
I'll say Jackson Dart's coming back. I'm taking the G-men.
That's true. They're coming off of a bye as well.
Mm-hmm.
Give me Washington.
Ooh.
If you guys haven't figured it out yet, I'm just trying to pick the opposite of you two.
Love that. Bold move with a 4-game lead currently. Love it. Patrick, Raiders at Eagles.
You know, we gave the Eagles a lot of shit this week. I don't think they're as bad as the Raiders. I'm going to take the Eagles.
All right, Mike, you going to put your money where your mouth is?
Not a chance. Give me the Eagles.
The Raiders.
The Raiders. Not for that one.
There is a
Give me
limit
the
to his
fucking
madness. I'll take the Eagles as well. This has get right game written all over it. Mike, Jets at Jags.
Give me the
Do it.
Jagwagon.
No.
Love my Jag. Big Jag fan.
I'm taking the Jagwagon as well.
I say God hates them, but I'm picking them. Give me the Jags.
Hell
Right.
yeah.
We're going to blow
Hell
past
yeah.
that.
Those goddamn Jags.
I've got Cardinals at Texans. I'm taking the Texans. They are the hottest team in the league right now. Patrick?
Make that two.
All right. Michael?
I'm also taking the Texans.
Scared money don't
All
make
right,
money,
Mike, it looks like you got to do another ice because you were wrong on the over-under. He got all the 1 o'clock games before going to a 4 o'clock.
Fuck.
Um,
It never happens.
First
Proud of
one,
you.
Patrick, Green Bay at Denver. Maybe the game of the week.
I say I don't trust Denver. Give me the Pac-Man.
The Pack. Michael.
Go Pack.
I'm a little nervous with this being in Denver.
I don't think it matters. But
I'm going to take Denver, man. I want to see Jordan Love light up a good defense, which I feel like we haven't, although it is still Toyota-thon. I'll take Denver. I'll stick with it.
Okay.
Are you aware of the Toyota-thon Jordan Love?
Yeah.
yeah,
I was going to say. Dude's thrown 2 total picks during that time span, which is incredible. Over however many seasons he's been in the league. Let's see. This will be Mike. Detroit at the Rams.
Bedtime. Good answer. Give me the Rams.
Rams, all right. I'm also going to take the Rams.
I really want to take the Kitties.
Do it.
Do it,
Yeah, I'm taking Motor City Kitties. They're going back to L.A. The Jared Goff revenge game.
Yeah,
It's
now we're
not
talking.
like it's a
Or is it a Matt
crazy
Stafford
play.
revenge?
Oh.
Well, no, because they're in L.A., not Detroit.
Duh.
Good call. All right. They've got me here, Carolina versus New Orleans. I'll take the upset special here. I don't trust Carolina as far as I can throw them. So give me the Saints.
Dude, give me the Panthers so fucking fast.
I'm
Sure.
taking the Panthers.
That is fine. I believe in Tyler Shuck. Patrick, Titans at Niners.
You know, they looked really good against the Browns. So I'm taking the Niners.
Here's the thing. That applies for both teams.
I know, that was the joke.
Mike?
I'm taking the Niners.
Yep, no surprise here. Niners across the board. Mike, Colts at Seahawks. Will old man
Seahawks.
Rivers do the impossible? No.
Seahawk.
Yep.
I see Hawks.
I'm taking the Hawks. Patrick?
See Hawk Tua on Phillip Rivers' head.
All right, I'm going to pretend that you never said that.
I liked it.
I've got Vikings at Dallas. Dallas did lose last week. I cannot bet on 9 winning 2 games in a row. Give me the boys.
No, I'll say JJ does not have that game in him again. Cowboys all day.
All right.
I don't think the Vikings can keep up with the Cowboys, so the Cowboys.
Four. Last one, Monday Night Football. Patrick, Dolphins at Steelers.
Do we know if A-Chain is playing or A-Chain, however it's pronounced?
A-Chain.
I don't off the top of my head.
Cool. Regardless if he plays or not, I feel like the Dolphins are gonna take it, but I'd feel more comfortable if he was playing.
Is he playing? I don't care. Mike?
Steelers.
Steelers. All right. Again, this feels like a classic Mike Tomlin, I'm going to lose a game that I shouldn't situation where they're going to be favored at home. So give me Miami.
Yeah, that's the right pick.
Ooh, Miami.
Miami.
Right. So that's going to do it for us, guys. This has been fun. Good luck to the University of Michigan on their head coaching search. Congratulations to Brian Kelly, new coach of the Wolverines.
That's it. They should buy everyone on their coaching staff really solid belts so that they keep their pants on.
Chastity belts ready.
Chastity belts. Lock them up.
It's been fun, y'all. We will see y'all next week. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.